Cairo, 1922. A hot desert wind carried dust across the Valley of the Kings. Beneath it, a sealed stone door had slept for more than 3,000 years. British archaeologist Howard Carter placed his chisel into an ancient seam. The crack opened like a mouth. For the first time in millennia, light crossed the Pharaoh's threshold. Lanterns revealed gold, an array of priceless artifacts, and a wrapped figure, Tutankhamun, the boy king. In the buzz of triumph, a voice whispered a chilling warning, later paraphrased in newspapers and told again and again. Death shall come on swift wings to those who disturb the Pharaoh's rest. Weeks later, people connected with the tomb began to die in odd or sudden ways. Newspapers fed the story. The phrase "the Pharaoh's curse" was born. Today we will follow the full story, the discoveries, the deaths, the science, the myths, and the facts hidden between them. If you like deep historical mysteries, subscribe and hit like now, because what follows is long, precise, and full of dates and names you'll want to remember. On November 4th, 1922, workmen uncovered the top of a staircase near the Valley of the Kings. Carter suspected a tomb. He delayed full opening until his sponsor, George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon, could arrive. Carnarvon reached Luxor on November 23, 1922. On November 26, Carter peered through a breach and saw the first glint of gold in the antechamber. Over the next months, more than 5,000 objects were documented and removed. The discovery became a global sensation. During the official ceremonies, reports said Mohammed Zakaria, a worker connected with the excavation, fell suddenly ill and died at midnight. At the same time, Cairo experienced a complete blackout. Newspapers called it the night the curse awoke. Modern historians note that these accounts were heavily sensationalized by the press, yet they fed the Egyptian public's belief that the tomb carried divine vengeance. George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon, died April 5, 1923, for months and 7 days after the tomb's opening. Cause: infected mosquito bite and blood poisoning. George J. Gould I died May 16, 1923, after visiting the tomb. Cause: fever. Sir Archibald Douglas Reed died January 15, 1924, complications from surgery. Leistac, assassinated November 19, 1924, in Cairo, later tied to the curse. A.C. Mace died 1928, reported cause: arsenic poisoning and pneumonia. Mervyn Herbert died May 25, 1929, cause: malarial pneumonia. Captain Richard Bethel, Carter's secretary, found dead November 15, 1929. Press lists later included up to 30 more names. Out of 85 people connected with the opening, only about 8 died within 10 years, not statistically unusual. Curses on tombs existed in ancient Egypt. Some mastabas carried warnings of divine punishment, but no clear curse was found in Tutankhamun's chamber. The famous line, "Death will come on swift wings," was a journalistic invention. Egyptologist Zahi Hawass and others have recounted personal stories of coincidences tied to tombs, reinforcing how the curse idea persists in culture more than in evidence. 1. Toxic gases. Hydrogen sulfide, H2S, produced by decomposition, can reach deadly levels. 500 to 1,000 ppm can be fatal. 2. Formaldehyde and ammonia. Trapped volatiles can cause respiratory failure upon exposure. 3. Fungal spores. Ancient molds can trigger infections. These hazards may explain illnesses, but not the pattern of dramatic deaths. The curse spread because of sensational press, selective memory, and cultural misunderstanding. Few survivors were mentioned, but every tragedy was repeated worldwide. There were real deaths, real coincidences, and real fear. Ancient Egypt used spells and warnings, but the modern mummy's curse was largely media-made. Science explains gases, microbes, and fear, yet myths explain the power of mystery. Perhaps the true curse is our need to open every door the ancients tried to seal. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe and press like, and tell us in the comments. Which do you believe more, science or the curse? Next episode: the sealed tomb that truly contained toxic gases and how modern archaeologists stay safe.